All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday. Last we talked, I believe, was Monday of this week. So I am just about to wrap up my first week back at school for the winter quarter with my new schedule, new courses, everything I have to get through today, which I have 2 classes today. And then after that, I'm going to go on a long run. I have my long run for the week, which is today. It's going to be 16 miles. First 8 miles are going to be at an easy pace, and then the second 8 miles at like a moderate-ish kind of pace. So I'd like to be around 7:30-ish for the last 8 miles, but we will see how that goes. So right now I'm just getting ready for the day. I just showered, cleaned up, got ready a bit. I have a little over an hour until my first class, and I actually have a quiz in that class, so I'm going to do some last minute review and studying right now before I head out for that class. Okay, as you guys may have seen, just did some studying. I just wrapped it up, decided to call it there. I have a little bit under 45 minutes until I gotta get to class, so right now I'm gonna head out and go to the dining hall, I think, pick up a couple things, and then I will probably just find a spot somewhere, hopefully, and try and do a little bit more last minute studying. Hoping this quiz goes well. We will see. Alright, just picked up some stuff at the dining hall, grabbed some water, which was nice. Now I think I'm gonna head over to my lecture hall, try and find a spot to sit down, try and get some last minute studying in. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, just made it out of my first class for the day. Walking over to my second class right now. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully I'll be feeling ready for this long run after my second class, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, I have a little bit of time right now before my second class, so I'm going to try and get some work done in here, try and get dialed in. I have a little bit over an hour until my next class, so hopefully I can get a decent amount of stuff done. Alright, done with class for today. Done with my second class. That went well. That wasn't too shabby. We got out a little bit early as well, which was nice. But now, I just got back, just changed, got ready for the run. Got a 16-mile long run right now. Just took down a little bit of my fuel for today, which is going to be Skittles. I have the second half of the Skittles bag packed in my pocket, so I'll be munching that down during the run as well. But yeah, we got 16 miles today. First 8 pretty easy, second 8 we're going to be pushing the pace a little bit, so this should be fun. I'm excited to get out there, and let's just get this run underway. Alright, just wrapped up my first 8 miles. Kept it nice and easy, right around 9-minute pace. So we're halfway through right now. I just stopped because I'm gonna take the second half of my fuel. Gonna down these, and then we got 8 miles, moderate pace, should be around 7:30-ish. So I'm gonna get going on that. I'll see you guys during the run. All right, just wrapped up the run. That was unbelievable. Probably one of my best, one of my favorite runs ever. Finished the last mile, 6:17. I decided I'd just hammer it, see how fast I could go. That was a great workout. 157 average heart rate, just under 2 hours and 10 minutes. 16 miles, 8:02 average pace. Just phenomenal. That was so fun. After a long week of school, just to get out here, have a great run. That felt awesome. Now, time to cool down, time to stretch a little bit, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, a little while later right now. Last I talked to you, I just wrapped up the run. So it's probably about an hour after that. So after the run, I just did a lot of stretching. I headed over to the gym and just stretched for like 15, 20 minutes. That's something I needed to do. I've been really emphasizing the stretching this whole training block, and I can say with absolute certainty my body would be smashed into a million pieces right now if I didn't do the amount of stretching I did. So absolutely do your stretching. It helps out. It does you wonders, especially when you're in an intense marathon block or just any training block where you're increasing your volume a lot and it's not something that your body's particularly used to. Stretching is a godsend, and it's helped me out profusely. So I did that, and then I headed over, and I just grabbed a bite to eat with one of my buddies. And now I just headed back. I still have to shower. I haven't showered since the run, so I'm a little gross right now. But I'm gonna shower up, clean up, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'll chat to you guys after. All right, just showered up, cleaned up. I think I'm just going to end the video here. I do want to talk a little bit about plans for this marathon going forward. So I've had some really good workouts. I'm feeling really good. We're increasing mileage every week. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling great, really. So going into this prep, I was kind of thinking that if I went under 330, I'd be really happy with that. That would be a good goal. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I think I could get under 320. And now I'm only on week 4. So I am kind of betting a lot of this on the fact that, I can keep progressing how I'm progressing right now through the next few weeks up until kind of that week 9, which is my peak week, and then I taper down for a few. I'm kind of betting that I can just kind of keep this uptrend of fitness going, but I feel really good. And I've been doing all of my runs in heavy Hoka trail shoes, and I'm still feeling so great. Now, I got Vaporflies, I got the race day shoes, and it just gets me thinking, like, I really feel like I could get super close to sub 3. And I know that might sound a little ridiculous, but I think it's definitely possible. I don't think it's crazy. Do not think it's crazy to say that I can get really close to sub 3. Now, my plan going forward is to just keep moving forward, keep adding about 5 miles a week until I get to my peak week. And for my peak week, I've decided that I'm still working around all the small details, but my peak week, long workout, right before the taper, I want to do 20 miles in total. I want to do a half marathon. I'm going to break out the race shoes, and I'm just going to rip it and see how fast I can go. I would need to average about 6:51 if I wanted to go sub 3 in the marathon, so I'm going to see if I can average that for that half marathon for the long run, and then I'm just going to do like 7 miles really easy. Like I might do a couple warm up, couple cool down just to get the 20 miles in total. But I feel really good, and I feel like I can actually get super close to sub 3. So that being said, I'm going to end the video off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys next week.